morning, people, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Um, I've been in deep thought lately. So, a lot of us spend most of our lives struggling to be seen, struggling to be witnessed. We want people to see us, we want people to know us. But the truth is we just want connection, right? So, we spend all this time either trying to fit in, denying who we truly are, dressing the way other people think we should dress, doing the job other people think we should do, behaving the way other people think we should behave, right? Pro-social, all that. I suck at pro-social, by the way. I just don't get it. I don't understand social norms or the reasons for them. They just don't make logical sense to me. It's like playing a game that has no purpose. I'd rather play one that has a purpose. You know, like the dating game. I never understood that. I know within minutes whether or not I enjoy your company. Why would I bother letting you buy me drinks and trying to talk me into liking you? Like, I don't need the sales pitch. I've already felt you. I've experienced you. I don't like you. Granted, because there was so many people I didn't like, it did make me wonder if I had some issues that went way beyond just being picky. Turns out I don't mind being picky. But anyways, what I was going to say is that you have to, stop and consider all the things that you do. How much of it do you do for yourself? How much are you doing to seek validation, to seek approval? Because here's a problem. You're never going to get it. You could be famous, fucking famous. Like, look at the movies, actresses and actors. Look at the singers, songwriters, you know, even authors, right? Like, I mean, just look at how much criticism they get. Look how much judgment they get. Yeah, they get seen, but they don't get seen. They get seen through the perception lenses that everyone carries based on their own experiences and ability to perceive the reality around them through those experiences. And the problem is most people aren't willing to even be open to the concept that they can't experience everything due to the limiting beliefs they hold. So if you're out there behaving in ways that you think are going to create a certain energy or atmosphere so that people accept you and love you more, that ain't going to happen. I think that's kind of how psychopaths are made. Like psychopaths aren't made, they're born. Sociopaths are made, blah, blah, blah. I still think the science there is flawed. But we'll get into that topic another day. You will end up going crazy. And you will find yourself having rage moments. And you will start wondering, what the fuck is the point? And don't get me wrong, existentialism is just as daunting when you realize that nothing in life has meaning unless you choose to give it one. That can be extremely daunting, but it's also empowering. If you were at the controls of a sandbox video game, okay? Let's say you're playing a video game, and let's say somebody gave you the cheat codes. Now you have unlimited funds. You have any gear you choose to go and buy or find. The only thing now is left is to pick the experiences, the in-game experiences you want to actually experience. Do you want to become a pirate? Do you want to become a doctor? Do you want to just be a herbalist and stay at the little table inside the village and make potions all day? What do you want to do? That's what life is supposed to be like. Not living for validation, not living for approval, not living to fit in. Because when you die, no one's going to talk about you because you were one of the same, one of more, one of many, a copy, right? No one's going to talk about you. Who do they talk about? They talk about the crazy fucker who didn't fit in. Madonna will never be forgotten. Miley Cyrus, never forgotten. Cher, never forgotten. Right? David Bowie, never forgotten. Elvis, These are people that have all done things that were not pro-social. And in their era, in their peak, they did things that were very controversial, but things the world needed. We need more controversy. We need more discomfort. The more of us who keep trying to be the same, who keep trying to fit into these cookie cutter copycat cutouts like the frickin' square boxed houses all placed on like a Monopoly board, the more we try to fit into that shit, the more unhappy you're gonna be. You get small comfort from feeling validated and approved by others for doing what you think they want you to do. But you don't get peace. You don't get love. You don't get self-respect. You definitely don't get dignity or integrity. When you sacrifice your peace, your truth, just to be accepted, you're putting parts of you away. You're burying pieces of you down deep. And those are pieces that, if you were to integrate them, heal them, love them, approach them with curiosity and compassion, they would change. I truly believe that a lot of these disorders we have now, whether it be bipolar or even schizophrenia, some things obviously have the predisposed genetic disposition to be triggered more than others, depending on their environment, their food. By the way, etymology of these things is not sound. Like, they don't know why some people get schizophrenia and why some don't. They have really good theories, and some of them are more solid than others, but they don't know why. Just like they don't know why some people's schizophrenic experiences are completely different than the next person. That's why there's different levels of it. It almost has its own spectrum, just like autism. Same with bipolar. They're changing their views of bipolar constantly because it's always a spectrum. Not to mention things like bipolar disorder, things like manic depression, things like other severe disabilities like fibromyalgia even. They're starting to understand that a lot of this is a combination of gut health, right? Because your gut affects how your body functions, your immune system, brain health, so the lack of proper nutrition and healthy fats and minerals in your brain are extremely depleted compared to even 100 years ago. There's so many minor, and I call them minor, factors in our natural environment that it can affect our health that we don't really know why some of these disorders exist. What I will tell you though is they are almost all of them 100% correlated with trauma. Almost every person who has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder or split personality disorder or severe depression, even ADHD and autism, they all usually stem from childhood severe trauma, where parts of us never get to come out and develop, parts of us never get to be expressed. So in order to stop that sort of thing, the trauma from repeating, the cycles repeating, we have to stop trying to fit the fuck in, right? Like if I was trying to be a parent like everyone else's parent, and my 6-year-old daughter, when we're out in public, because she has severe emotional dysregulation due to some of the severe trauma she suffered. And it was bad. It was severe. So sometimes when she feels rejected or threatened or scared, she doesn't have a flight mode. She has a fight mode. So she'll become very volatile. She'll be aggressive. She'll yell. She'll scream at me, call me names. But as soon as she feels safe again, she's all lovey-dovey. She's like very affectionate, climbing all over you. She doesn't have a disorder. She has trauma that she's releasing. We need to know this. We need to be more aware. A lot of these disorders are just trauma that has never been allowed to be expressed. We can do better. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Be you. We need you. Okay, bye.